Hi, this is Trisha from A Work in Progress Bags. I am going to be putting a new light together today for my industrial sewing machine. I got this LED light from Sandra at the sewing room in Garner, and it's really easy to put together, and I'm going to do that in just a few minutes. I'll show you everything that you need to get started. This is the box that it comes in. Everything comes in that, but I don't need anything in there, so I'm going to set that aside. The hardware that you'll need, I have a 4mm Allen wrench. That is going to be to adjust the bending arm. I also have a little Phillips screwdriver. I keep this in my sewing room at all times, so I already had it handy. There's only two pieces that comes in the LED light. This is the main arm part of it. You can see both sides there. I'm going to plug in the lamp there. It's got two bending arms, and you can adjust each one of them with that 4mm Allen wrench that you can see. If I come over to the other side here, it's going to sit on the thread stand on my industrial machine. So it has four different screws here, and they'll screw all the way in. When you take it out of the box, the screws are all the way in, so you need to undo them. Let me see if I can get, yes, you can see right there where it's in. So you need to undo them all the way, but you don't need to take them out because it'll slip on when you get them all the way out. And I'll show you where it goes right now. This is where I'm going to be putting this light right here. You can stick it on the top. It only needs a couple of inches of space. So if this is too high on your machine, you can just undo the screw and push it down. Mine looks like it's going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna put it on. I've already, oh, did I loosen all the screws? Let me see. I need to loosen all the screws so that it will fit on there. One of them might have gotten, there we go. All right, so it's nice and loose. I'm just gonna screw them down so that it stays in place real quick, and then I'm gonna use my Phillips screwdriver to tighten everything down. It doesn't need to be too tight. I don't wanna make any dents in here or anything like that. Probably should have pulled this away from the wall before I did this, but it's a small screwdriver, and I'm little, so it's okay. All right, it's easy as that. You can see from the angle here that the arm needs a little bit of adjusting. It's a little bit too low for me, so I'm going to take my Allen wrench. I'm going to stick that in there, loosen it just a little bit until it starts to move for me. There we go. I think, well, I'll stick it there for now, and then it's easy peasy to adjust. So I've got it tightened in, and I'll show you how to put the light on. Okay, this is the other side of the arm. You can see that there is another adjustable area right here that you can adjust with an Allen wrench. I don't think I really need to do that yet. I also wanted to point out that this is the LED light that came with my industrial machine, and it's done okay. It's a little bit pinpointed though, so I'm looking forward to having a much wider space where the light is. On nights after I put my kids to bed and I'm up here sewing, it doesn't really do a whole lot. So the last part to this light is we've got the connection here and the connection here. So we need to put that together. There's only one way that it'll go. If you try to put it this way, it won't go. So you'll know exactly how to do it. So we'll snap that in. Just want to make sure that the connection is tight. This is probably the only tricky bit where you have to get the cord into this blue box here. That's Domino in the background if you hear him. We're going to snap these four clips onto here, and that's how it's going to sit. So I'm just going to very gently maneuver it, try to keep all of the weight off of the cord. See how I'm kind of squishing it in there? And then without putting pressure, let me pull that down a little bit. I'll pull it down and then we'll put it back on. Okay, so I've got the cord in there, and I have this lip on the bottom. You can't see it very well, but I've got the lip on the bottom resting in the clips here on the back. What you're gonna do is you're gonna rest it on the clips, you're gonna snap it in. Just like that. All right, so we've got this, and I'll show you the back. There we go, I bent the whole thing in the back, and you can see that the back two there are attached to the little lip that runs along that. So I'm going to zoom out so you can see the difference between my pinpoint LED light and this nice big one. Okay, here's a zoomed out look of the entire setup. You can see I've got it over there on the thread stand. I have that all tightened down, and I have it set where I want it. I turned on my old LED light so that you can see what it looked like before. And this is after.